For Inside Dakota Sports, this is Tom Rudebusch with Hardrocker head football coach Dan Kratzer, and it's Black Hills State here at Denham Field at O'Hara Stadium at 1 o'clock this Saturday, with the winner of the game tied for the conference championship going into the final week of the season. Dan, certainly a big game, and as you have said before, it was a building process, and you have done a tremendous job building the program to the point now you're playing for a conference title.
Well, you know, it's been the coaching staff and the players that have done all the work. But we're at the point now where this game actually means something. You know, it's the first time it actually has some worth and value besides just the trophy, the traveling trophy. And so now it's you know, it's where we want to be. You know, if it comes down to this game every year for a conference title and take the trophy back and keep it at home, well, so be it. That's the way we would like to have it year in and year out.
Well, this combination has never happened before, as far as I know, in Hardrocker history. Both teams are ranked. Hardrockers 18th, Black Hills State 24th. The home stake trophy at stake, and the conference championship at stake. So certainly three-pronged, a big game in the Hardrockers. Dan, preparing for Black Hills offensively, defensively, I know you don't want to talk too much about strategy-wise, but Black Hills has certainly had a good team for several years, and their defense seems to be the key.
Well, and again, you know, the old adage that defense wins championships, that kind of still holds truth. They've had a good, sound, solid defense for several years, and they've been doing the same thing ever since I've been here, and I'm sure 10 or 15 years before I got here. And you know, that's what makes it a good defense. It's something that they teach. It's something that there's some what you call simple complexity to their defense. It's easy to teach, but there's still enough complex components that it can cause you problems. And you know, you got to have three good secondary people behind it. And so all the things that they do are fundamentally very sound, and so you got to prepare for that. And then, you know, we hope you can get a mismatch or two, and physically, you know, we've got to win that battle in the trenches up front. And the last couple of weeks we've struggled a little bit with that, but the fact is that, you know, we've got some young guys up there that are working hard. There's only one senior in that whole group, and you know, the last 3 weeks we're playing ranked opponents, and now, you know, it comes down to the most important game of the season for us.
It seems like so many times in big games like this, whether you're talking a game between Notre Dame and Michigan, or the Hardrockers and Black Hills, special teams and field position seem a lot of times to kind of dictate the winner.
Well, you know, I think that was the case this past week. It was a significant factor in the outcome of that game, and you know, I'm sure it'll have huge input to the outcome of this game this week. And so our young guys that are kicking specialists and our young guys that are cover specialists, they're going to have to come through and step up and understand that this is, yes, it is just another ball game, but it's not just another ball game, because there aren't a lot of teams playing for the conference championship this week. There's only a handful, all the way across the country. So we'll have to prepare as best we can, and you know, we've got 2 good days of preparation coming up here with the wind and the cool temperatures and all those kind of things, factors that will really play with the kids' minds, and that's important that you have something like that before a critical game.
Dan Kratzer, head coach of the Hardrockers, and don't forget our coverage on the Hills 97.5 and AM 920 of the Hardrockers in Black Hills begins at 12:40 on Saturday, and also on Saturday night we'll have video highlights, game story, and pictures from the Hardrockers in Black Hills State at InsideDakotaSports.com. For Dan Kratzer, this is Tom Rudebusch. Join us again next week.